Okay.
Yo, we're vlogging now.
It's
11:16
yeah, it's
PM.
about 11:16.
On February 7th.
So separate. I'm drinking tea.
It's a Wednesday. We just finished eating Mexican food.
Here are my friends.
We're with Stephanie and Alan.
Alan was just dropping some dope ass knowledge on us, and he's gonna repeat it right now.
Right now, just up. Can it be closer to me?
Move on out.
Yeah, I'll take it. What's up? So, we were just discussing evolution, we were discussing simulation theory, and we were thinking about the insane complexity of everything around us and how everyone's good at math. Because when you think about it, whenever you're trying to cross a crosswalk on time, a street, to get to the other side of the street, and the signal's counting down from 8, 7, 6, 5, you have to run a complicated math equation to see how much distance you need to cover in those 8 seconds that are left and how quickly your average speed needs to be in order to get across the street. Even though you think you're not good at math, you are good at math because you do that calculation in your head and you figure it out. And there's tons of other examples like that.
Something about the atom in the solar system.
We'll get there.
Oh.
So then Alexa was like, it's all math. And that's why simulation theory is so exciting, which is exactly what we talked about. So simulation theory is exciting because the majority of what goes on within us and outside of us is due to math. So, and it's algorithmic. So the Earth orbits around the star every 365 days, and you urinate 3 times a day and poop once a day and brush your teeth twice a day. Your heart beats 100,000 times a day. And that's all algorithmic. That's math. Similarly to how the star burns with a certain brightness. And so if our star was a little bit more dim, the habitable zone would be shifted inward towards the star. And so an Earth could evolve there. And if the star was more bright, then the habitable zone would be shifted outward and an Earth could evolve out there. So there's all of these different mathematical variables that can be tweaked in a solar system. And furthermore, the evolution of the species. What we have right here, these flesh vehicles that you see. These flesh vehicles have evolved from primates, and even more so over these last billions of years from single-celled organisms, because of the amount of gravitational pull, 9.8 meters per second squared. Again, if the Earth was larger, then our gravitational pull would be stronger, and we would be shorter. Our bones and muscles would need to be condensed more. We couldn't grow up as far. And trees couldn't grow up as far. And if the planet was smaller, if the mass was smaller, the gravity would be higher. And that's not always necessarily true because it depends on what's in the core of the actual planet. But if it's a habitable planet like the Earth and has a molten core, then it's usually like this. And so with the analysis of a solar system and the analogousness, how comparable it is to an atom, is absolutely incredible. The same way that electrons orbit the center of an atom is similar to how planets orbit a star. And
Alan, high five.
this is all math, because at any point the creator of the simulation is running a massive experiment to see exactly how these different variables are playing out. And it's not just about gravity and proximity to the star, but it's about behavior. It's about psychology and neuroscience. How do these beings, once they get consciousness, how do they actually interact with one another, engage with one another, understand the cosmos that they are in, and furthermore, how do they build their future? How many people do they have to kill first before they work together. So, as we think of simulation theory, this is one of my favorite ways to think of it on this massive, macroscopic, and also microscopic scale. And when we do this, it usually enriches us to try and work together better and to understand the world that we live in. This has been a public service announcement from Alan Sakian,
Stephanie Salikman,
Alexa Razumchuk?
from San Francisco, California, from planet Earth in this solar system. Alexa, yes?
Oh, just until next time.
Until next time, this will be happening again soon. Much love.